These three Urnes-style bird brooches from the late Viking Age are almost identical and most likely derived from the same design. The brooch design has been copied multiple times, either directly by casting or resculpting, each time adjusting the design and adding or subtracting small details to the likings of the creator or their customer. The three brooches are also worn and missing some details, and some pieces have broken off completely. So what might the original design have looked like? Let's find out. All three designs have unique details, most likely deriving from the original, but all three are missing essential details too. By comparing and reconciling the details of the three birds, it is possible to work backwards and reconstruct a design that comes pretty close to how the original must have looked like. Birds A and B are both from Denmark and most similar in both overall design and in details. To me, they look like they are most true to the original, as well as the Urnes-style principles in general, though they are each missing details present in the other examples. The overall proportions of bird C from Norway are a little off in comparison to the two others, most notably around the smaller head and shorter beak. It also has some modifications of the tail contour that seems to be an invention of its creator, and it is also missing the union knot, which is a deviation from other typical Urnes-style bird designs. Therefore, tracing A and B gives the best starting point for reconstructing the design. The headpiece from B and C is typical for the style and would most likely have been a feature of the original too. The top wing is missing on B but is similar on both A and C. Same thing with the tendril curling around the feet present on both A and C, while missing on B. The striated outline of the tail on both A and B seems to be more plausible than the alternative tail design on C. This is underscored by the presence of the style-typical union knot tying the tail feathers together on A and B, while missing on C. While the tail feather spirals on A might be an addition by the creator of the brooch, it is a common and typical feature in Urnes-style designs, so we'll keep them too. I'm not sure where the tendril at the feet is supposed to adhere to the bird. On C it looks like it's attached to the bird's chest, which seems a little peculiar and unusual. To me, it seems most likely that it is meant to attach between the legs and the tail, in the place where some other birds' designs have a lobe instead. But it's also possible that the tendril was originally a serpent. The points of the wings are fragile places on the brooches, which makes it hard to be sure how they were shaped originally. But if they were true to the style, they were most likely pointy, though they seem to be turned upside down on bird C, maybe to prevent their ends from breaking off. The symmetry of the headpiece and the wings need a little adjustment, helped by guiding mirror sensor lines. The ribbons are rewoven by erasing the hidden lines of the transversed strands. The double contour of the body seems a little wonky and is adjusted to follow the shape of the body's outline. Striation is added to the tendrils, and the design is inked with thicker lines for the contours and thinner lines for the details. This is my best attempt at a reconstruction of what the original bird brooch design most likely looked like. Did I miss anything, or would you have made different choices? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.